Hello guys. Oh, am I recording? Oh yeah. Hi guys. I'll be showing y'all how to make realistic controls in Turbowarp. So, what are realistic controls? Well, if you use the things that you have inside of the real world and the computer detects it and implements it into the game, like visual controls and like a what's it called? Okay, never mind. All right, so shut up. Alright, so we're gonna be using two mods, Turbowarp and Snail IDE. So first we're gonna go to Google and go to Circle Pool Extensions. Okay. Then go to here, the first one that pops up, and they should give you to this website. Now you go to search and do and then you do the recording extension here. Oh, your recording extension. And then you implement it into Turbowarp's custom extensions. Okay. Now we're going to make a new variable called here's player for all sprites. Okay. Now we're going to do a simple green flag and forever. Now we're going to go to the recording extension, and then we're going to start recording at the start of the game. Now we're going to go and we're going to do an operators. The average of loudness is greater than something like 25. The higher it is, the louder your voice needs to the louder your voice needs to be in order for it to hear you. So now we can just click the simple script. Okay, and then now if we're quiet enough, it can't hear us. But if we're really loud, it can hear us. So let's just set this to 20 so it's more sensitive. Hello? Someone there? So the recording extension here, like right here, can detect how loud your voice is. And yeah, and if you want to stop this, just simply do the stop and stop other scripts in the sprite and clear recording. And yeah, it's pretty much simple. So these two scripts basically can make the game hear you. The louder the louder this is, and the louder your voice is, or how big this value is. Okay, the larger this value is, the louder you need to be for the screen to hear you. Okay, so now let's go to Snail IDE. I'm going to be doing a face reveal, so okay, so go to Snail IDE, and then we're going to be using visuals. So go to extensions of Snail IDE, and then now we're going to be going to Potent to Scratch. Now it should visualize me. Hi. Okay, now go to events, get the purple flag, not a green flag, forever, post. Now we're going to make a simple list called list naming player state, and for all sprites. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set the turn on the camera on. We're going to delete all of player. Now we're going to get this one right here, and now we're going to get this. We're going to get this simple script. Okay, and then now we're going to add the noses position, the left eyes, the right eyes, the left ears, and the right ears of the first person, which is me. Now, the thing is that if I go invisible, it can't see me. But if I do this, it should still be able to see me. But if my ear is even up once, it can detect me. So now how do we implement this? So make a new variable called canCPlayer. For all sprites, don't really care. Okay, now we will set this to item 1 of person state. We'll be doing some ands, so we can detect more things. So we're gonna do joins, a few joins, item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5. Just get these in the proper order. Okay. Now we do a equals blank. So now we can see that it's false. But if I go underneath the screen, it's true. So now we can just set that here. But we need this to be, but this is not right. Okay. So we can just rename the variable to player hidden. Okay. Or if you wanted to get that other variable called player showing. Okay. And set player showing to the same thing, but a not loop. It does not equal blank. Okay. And then now set player showing. And then now we can hide this list here. That just tracks the player's position. Okay, and then now we can set these. Okay. So now, how do we hide our player? We can set it off true. Here, we can set it off. But the problem is, if you try to set it off, it can't. Well, I don't know if it can it? Oh, it can. Well, good. It can. Okay, so let's turn the video on. Okay, so now you can turn this video to off if you're like doing a horror game or something like that. Okay, and now Snail IDE. Oh, just a moment. Okay, so if you want to turn this off, we can do stop other scripts in the sprite. Turn the video off. Delete all of players of that. And then we can set these to blank. And that's how you reset it. So now it doesn't really see us. Okay. Now that's the basic controls. Snail IDE is another platform. So I recommend using Snail IDE for the realistic controls. So if you want to make your own custom extensions appear, if it can even support it, good. Text, it can do text only. So let's just go back to Sharkpool and get their recording extension by clipboard. Okay, paste it all in, run without sandboxed, and then open the extension. Do the exact same thing. Okay, here, start recording, and now make a new variable called hear player for all sprites. Okay, now we can do this. So we can set. We can actually make a custom block. Entity hearing with sensitivity to, oh, that's not even how you spell it. Sensitivity to input sense. Okay, do not run without screen refresh. And now we can do this custom block. And we can set this number to like 25. Actually 20. Now what we will do is we will do player hidden. No, actually not player hidden. Start recording. We can do average loudness greater than or equal to. Average loudness is greater or equal to sensing. And then player hidden. Okay, that's it. So now you can actually do this extension thing. Player, no, not player hidden. Here's player. Hello? So I believe this is not actually doing anything. How are you not doing anything, sir? Okay, are you even recording? Oh, false. You're a failure. Snail IDE, you're a failure. How could you? You're sad. You disappoint me. Yeah, but that's the basic setup right there. How can you not like this? Serious. Down down recording. Okay, that's pretty much it. So this is, you can do, if you can make that work somehow, I don't really know how. There's other methods out there, but that's the one that I wanted. Those are the two I wanted to show. Anyways, yeah. I don't really care, so, yeah, bye.